hip.
Well, now might be as good a time as any to go into this, but one of the things that anybody, let alone a warrior, likes to talk about is their own failings, frailties, and shortcomings. And this is the first time really in a workout session where I faced a body part failure. My hip just sort of gave out on me doing leg raises. So not even like a real heavy exercise, but between my knee and my hip. So let's go through my physical injury log. Guess, I've been playing full contact sports since I was a teenager. And so that's, 4 years of football, 3 years of wrestling, and 3 years of lacrosse, followed by another, 17 years of competitive medieval style combat, everything from Darkon style padded weapons to rattan stick fighting, and a little bit of martial arts mixed in there. I did about a year of Tai Chi, and I don't know whether it counts, but I sure think it does. I took my kids to 6 years of Kenpo, so between them beating me up and hanging out at all those events, at least through osmosis, I've got some of that going on. But anyway, starting in my senior year of high school, I blew out a shoulder playing football, and that kind of scared me, so I took the rest of that year off healing. I guess it was another year later that I started the medieval martial arts, padded weapons fighting and stick fighting, and my Tai Chi. Various turned ankles. I threw myself off of my first motorcycle several times. It was a Suzuki 450 back in the early 90s, and did myself no good then. In 99, I tore my ACL and blew my meniscus in my right leg, and so I'll never forget how I blew out my knee. It was 1998, and I was at a BWC battle. I was fighting with Darkwood, and we had a boat battle. And in LARP, the way you do a boat is you build like a frame with PVC, and then everybody holds it up, and the captain tells you where to go, and you kind of run around with the boat, sort of Monty Python style. So anyway, we sailed our boat up to this other ship, and we lashed them together, and we all went over the sides, and we boarded the other ship, and we were fighting our way back. And like my friends were falling, and we were killing people, and people were going over the side, and it was like this epic battle. And we fought our way back to the back of the boat, and there was like this line of mages, and they all had fireballs ready. And so we looked at each other. I think it was me and Hits, and we turned around and ran, and like there was explosions behind us in our minds, because of course it's LARP. And I ran and I jumped over the gunnel into our boat, and my ankle rolled underneath me, and I just heard that that sickening wet pop when your knee goes out. And I rolled around, and I was just like in pain, but I'm a warrior, so I used my spear, and I got myself up, and I defended myself, and I think we won the battle. But then I had to drag myself off the field. And I was under this tree, and I got my armor off, and my friends were around me, and Drunken Bob, John Graffery, was there, and he was like, "I'm an EMT, let me look at it." And I'm like, "The fuck away from me," because and I didn't care if he was an EMT or not. In the last battle, he backstabbed me, so I didn't care if he could help or not. I did not want him there, and so I had this VW van again. That had this shitty pneumatic vacuum clutch thing that nobody else could drive, so I had to one leg drive my van again home. I propped my knee up in bed, hoping against hopes that, you know, it wasn't messed up, but it was. And I ended up having to go to the ER and the MRI, and sure enough, did a bunch of rehab and had the tertiary ligament replacement surgery. Terrible. It was a terrible ordeal. I wish I had never done that. I wish I had gone for the cadaver ligament, but my doctor recommended the tertiary ligament replacement, so I've got these giant, you know, like 7-inch scars on the side in front of my knee. And, you know, he told me right from the get-go that that was probably only a 5-year replacement, and it's been in there, what, I don't know, so 10, 14 years now, and it doesn't feel great all the time. In 2000, so after that, I blew out my left knee, and I decided just to rehab that, and I fight with a hard brace. I wear a soft brace on my right leg when I'm doing anything really physical where my knees can get torqued, or I'm going to be doing a lot of action stuff or combat. Since then, in '08, I had a bad wreck on my Harley, where I went down going about 65 miles an hour, going around a truck on Route 70 heading towards Frederick. And I tore up my right elbow, had a hairline fracture in my hip, and all but crushed an ankle. So, you know, I faced some challenges, and for a long time I was restricted to just very low impact exercises, and I'm really fighting through my walk, run, jogs, and the ranger walks, and today it was difficult. You know, I'm into my 6th set, and you know, my hip, I was shooting pain, and it went down through my knee, and you know, I can't do that to myself. And you know, one of the things that I've been doing is, you know, working out at home. I'm so competitive that if I was working out at a gym, I would be going for the heaviest weights I could possibly work out with. And that is just not the best thing for getting in shape. I mean, the key is consistency, form, intensity. And by working out with lighter weights, I've been able to achieve, I think, more in this, you know, first 4.5 weeks of my exercise program than I would have if I was like just at the gym throwing weights around. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to push through this pain, you know, because let's face it, that's what rangers do. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now, and I'm going to finish this workout as best I can. So I share my space with 3 crazy puppies and a sleepy kitty cat. Alright, I'm on my last set of my workout. I almost forgot one injury log. Alright, so I guess it was 2007. Anybody else ever do this with their cast? Their country colors on. Konya! Anyway, so was fighting a line of Legio at a dark hunt camp out, and stuck my fist up. You know, I was blocking a shot, and I think it was Tommy, it might have been Tiberius, and sword cord right on my fist and like shattered one of the bones in my hand. Of course, I went on to continue the camp out and even cut my own arm off and fed it to Cerberus, 3-headed dog. You know, last week I was talking a little bit about injuries, and you know, I face a lot less challenges than a lot of other people face as far as physical issues and stuff like that. But it's not really what challenges you face, it's how you face up to them. And persevering. More about that.